Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jory and I make videos about life in Dubai with kids. So the holy month of Ramadan is almost here and it is a time when our Muslim brothers and sisters fast from sunrise to sunset for close to almost 30 days. In today's video, I'd like to discuss what are some of the changes you can expect here in Dubai during this time and what is appropriate Ramadan etiquette. You may especially find this video helpful if you recently moved here with your family and this is your first Ramadan, and also if you're planning to visit with your kids during this time. First of all, let's talk about some public etiquette. Now, eating, drinking, and smoking is prohibited in public areas even if you're a non-Muslim. This is the law here and it also applies to pregnant women and breastfeeding moms. Now I think when we stay in a country which is so warm, so welcoming and so tolerant, it is only fair that we do follow these rules. Of course, you can still eat in the privacy of your homes and a lot of public spaces do have eating options now, especially a lot of restaurants, cafes and mall food courts. They do have dine-in and takeaway as well during the fasting hours. You can still continue to feed children below the age of 6 in public areas. But for children between the ages of 6 to 12, this would be a really good time to talk to them about values associated with Ramadan, like empathy and understanding. And in schools, they do have their designated eating areas. But when they are in public spaces like parks, play areas, or even in the car, please do teach them how important it is to be empathetic towards others and to be discreet while having their food or water. Public displays of affection are definitely a no-no during this time. We can definitely hold hands with our children, but dads and moms are probably better off holding hands at home. Ramadan is a holy and peaceful month, so please do refrain from aggression in public. Let's try to be a lot more empathetic, understanding and respectful towards everyone we meet, whether it's on the road, whether it's our house help, whether it's delivery boys or even taxi drivers. Now, playing music loudly is definitely not acceptable during this time. When you are in public, please do use your headphones, and if you are at home, please do keep the volume low so as not to disturb your neighbors who may be fasting and your non-fasting neighbors as well. Now, for Ramadan, the dressing theme is modest and conservative. So when we are in public areas, we have to ensure that our teenagers and we dads and moms are dressed conservatively in keeping with the spirit of this holy month. Now let's come to the changes in timings that you can expect during Ramadan. Now, schools will definitely have reduced working hours. They typically start later in the day and close earlier as well. So you may have to work your schedule around those timings. A lot of offices do give reduced working hours for non-Muslim staff as well. So here in Dubai, an increasing number of restaurants, cafes and mall food courts are open, some for dine-in and some for takeaway. Also, when it comes to malls and supermarkets, they are generally open at the regular working hours and many of them even have extended working hours late into the night. Another change you may find is in terms of transportation. Now, for parking fee hours and for metro timings, please do check the RTA website or local newspapers because these timings generally do change in the month of Ramadan. Also, you may find hiring a taxi around the iftar time a little difficult because a lot of taxi drivers will themselves be looking to break their fast. So probably try to schedule your travel a little earlier or even a little later. You can book taxis through the Careem app, or you can use Uber, which is also working here in Dubai. Also, if you're on the roads close to iftar, you may find some erratic driving. But please bear in mind that a lot of people have been fasting for close to 12 hours. It is definitely not easy to do that without even drinking a drop of water, and they are just waiting to get home to break fast and be with their families. So I think what we can do is to try and be a lot more empathetic, understanding, and to let the small things go and to actually give way to them. So what are some of the things that we can do here in Dubai during Ramadan to show our solidarity? Well, first of all, we could choose to fast with some of our Muslim friends. Another thing we could do is to involve in some works of charity. I think this is a great time to get our kids to use a little bit of their allowance and to contribute towards the Ramadan fridges that are generally there in their schools, or if not, at least to involve them in works of charity outside or to donate to the food banks outside. You will find a lot of Ramadan night markets, Ramadan fairs and pop-up markets all across Dubai, and this is really a magical and festive time here. Plus, it's a great time to really soak up the culture over here. Now, when someone invites you to an iftar meal, which is the fast breaking meal, as far as possible, please do accept the invitation and try not to turn them down. And when you meet them, you can greet them saying either Ramadan Kareem or Ramadan Mubarak. Roughly translated, these mean have a happy and blessed Ramadan. So Ramadan is really a great time to be here in Dubai and to spend with your family, your friends, to go out and to have those yummy iftars. We used to really look forward to Ramadan when we were growing up here, and now I look forward to Ramadan to spend that extra time with my son because he's gonna be home earlier and because we can go out in the evening and I don't really have to put him to bed so early as I do now. To sum up, I wish you all a blessed, happy and peaceful Ramadan. May it be a time of empathy, a time of understanding, and a time to have a lot of fun with your family and your friends. Thank you for watching. Until my next video, stay safe and happy kidding!